Welcome back, Tasty Vibe Tribe. Today on Fast Food Face Off, we're at Marty's in Fort Lee, New Jersey, and I'm doing a sampling of their menu. We have french fries, macaroni and cheese, banana pudding, burgers, chicken sandwiches, a crazy amount of food. I can't wait to get into it. Let's crush some calories.
Fast food face off! Fast food face off!
Alright, so I'm going to get started from left to right here because the carbohydrates are what's really going to give me the most problem. I have their truffle Parmesan fries, and then I believe that I also have their salt and vinegar fries. These were recommended to me by the staff. They look amazing. Let's see if they taste as good as they look. So those truffle Parmesan cheese fries are crazy good. Let's see how the salt and vinegar stack up. So much salt and vinegar flavor, it's crazy. It's like salt and vinegar chips, but to the umpteenth degree, because it's just so much better on french fries than it is on potato chips.
Welcome to our first official in-store food review for Marty's in Fort Lee, New Jersey. Let me apologize in advance for the audio. We're still figuring out the on-site logistics of things. Now that that's out of the way, it's time to crush some calories.
I'm gonna move over to this mac and cheese because it's just calling my name. That mac and cheese is delicious. It's nice and creamy. The pasta's well cooked. The extra added cheese on top is nice. Crazy good. I like mine a little bit more baked. I think that's just because I have so much family in the South and Georgia does crazy good mac and cheese. But this is definitely a pleasant side item for a place that you would think is just burger and fries.
I think what I like most about mac and cheese as a side offering is Marty's chose not to just go with onion rings or tater tots like a lot of other places do. Instead, they went more of the comfort food route, and it's appreciated.
I'm gonna move on to the hot dog. This is just straightforward onions, relish, and mustard, my kind of hot dog. There's a really nice snap on the dog. You get a char because it's grilled, and I'm always a fan of mustard, relish, and onions on hot dogs. I like the way that the sour and the bright contrast with like the unctuous flavor of the fattiness of the hot dog. This is amazing.
That hot dog definitely had New York City roots, but those salt and vinegar fries, those remind me of something from across the pond. I almost feel like they should have been accompanied by fried fish to maybe complete the vibe.
I think I'm gonna move on to their Sunshine Burger, which is essentially a breakfast burger with pork roll, egg, and cheese on a hamburger. Sounds insane. If you put a well-cooked egg on top of anything, it just speaks to me. And with a pork roll and like the slight vinegar taste that you get from a good pork roll or Taylor ham, depending on where you are from in New Jersey, pairs with the unctuousness of the burger and the egg, you can't get much better than this for breakfast.
If you're from the tri-state area, you know the age-old debate. Is it Taylor ham or is it pork roll? Let me know down below in the comment section where you're from and what you call it.
I'm gonna move on to their chicken sandwich. It looks awesome. Super classic chicken sandwich, great crisp. I love local places because you can actually taste the flavor of the chicken. As opposed to a lot of the fast food establishments, it just kind of tastes like crispy but no flavor of chicken. This rivals something like Shake Shack.
This chicken sandwich was so delicious, I can't wait to go back and try their spicy version.
Next is their barbecue burger. It looks amazing. Let's see if it tastes as good as it looks. I love that they use real jalapenos as opposed to cooking them down. I like the freshness and the texture that it adds. Plus, I like the real heat that you get from that as opposed to when they're pickled. Not that I don't like pickled jalapenos, I think I just prefer regular raw ones when it comes to my burgers or my chicken sandwiches. Little extra barbecue never hurt anybody.
You put haystack onions and barbecue sauce on a bacon cheeseburger, and now you're talking my language.
last but certainly not least is just their original cheeseburger. This is a great, straightforward Americana style cheeseburger. This is the kind of cheeseburger you think of when you think of the classic golden era of American style cheeseburgers, you know, the 50s, the 60s. This is that. No frills, just a good beef flavor, cheese, and then, you know, the normal kind of deluxe accoutrement, the lettuce, the tomato, the pickles, the onion, and then I believe that it's just a little bit of mayonnaise on there, and that's all you need.
When the quality of your beef is this good, you don't need to add much. Respect to Marty's for letting your beef strut its stuff.
So the only thing that I have left are the french fries, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can eat this banana pudding because it just looks so amazing. Hopefully, I can get through all of these carbohydrates.
At this point, I was really looking forward to that banana pudding. As tasty as those french fries were, saving them until the end wasn't the best idea.
Dessert time. So this is their banana pudding. It looks great. There's nice chunks of banana. Let's see how this stacks up. Velvety smooth pudding, chunks of real banana in there, vanilla wafers. I mean, there's not much else that needs to be said about this. I think the only thing that I wish was in here was maybe some sort of nut or something to add a little bit of texture or a consistency, because it is just kind of, you know, one texture, but the flavor on this is absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll have details about Marty's in our description below, and make sure to stick around for my final thoughts on the menu.
That was absolutely amazing. Thank you to everybody at Marty's and the staff. You guys were great. The food was awesome. This place opened up during the pandemic, which is insane because of how many places that actually closed during the pandemic. These guys have been killing it, and for good reason. That food was absolutely amazing. I think it's hard to pick a favorite. I think if I were to come back here, I would probably just do the chicken sandwich and those salt and vinegar fries because it was insane. It's gonna be a future staple of the North Jersey community for sure. If they were able to weather the storm the way that they did, it's not untelling of how good their service is and how good the food is. If you guys are in the area, you absolutely need to come by here and try this place. Thanks again for watching the video, guys. We always appreciate it. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here and you haven't followed us on Instagram, head over to our Instagram so you can stay up to date with that exclusive Tasty Vibe Tribe content. And remember, if you are what you eat, always eat amazing.